Tell us about yourself and what you think sets you apart from other applicants. Good afternoon. My name is Ryan McLeod. I've been in healthcare for over 15 years. I am a graduate of Bryant Stratton College of Healthcare Administration. I had a 4.0 GPA. I went to school on an academic scholarship, and I am a member of the Alpha Beta Gamma National Honor Society. I have been a practice manager for a mental health facility where I had oversight of database functions to include EMR and HMR, Patient Portal, Microsoft. Um, I also ran the coding and billing and revenue and expenses, managed daily scheduling, consents, and marketing. I worked in the emergency room for Kaleida Health, which gave me the ability to critically think in emergency situations in the fast-paced environment. I am able to adapt to changing procedure schedules and promote patient flow clinically and clerically to accomplish missions. I have very good time management, leadership, and teamwork-oriented skills. I was also in the Marine Corps. I was a combat engineer where I did conflict management, strategic thinking, also operations training, worked extensively with team building, delegation, and motivating. I am very familiar with administrative plans and policies and procedures. I am very familiar with healthcare regulations. I have proficient use of the internet and various internet functions. Briefly describe your biggest professional weakness. My biggest professional weakness is that sometimes I will take command of a situation to try and delegate authority to get things accomplished. The fact that I have been in healthcare for so long has allowed me to gain the knowledge of how certain things should proceed, and sometimes I take that into consideration to tell others what to do, even though that might not be my place at the time. But people I do work with understand that I have been there for that long, I do have that experience, and they often listen to me, and we can discuss later if there's an issue. Tell us about a time where you showed grit in the workplace. Working in the emergency room, I have shown grit in the workplace many times. I worked the entire time through the COVID pandemic, dealing with any situation that had arisen to improve patient care and improve the workflow of the environment during that time period. Uh, there were many different protocols that had to be enacted and go into effect, and I was a part of that. And I think we were very successful in dealing with that situation and promoting patient care and accomplishing the mission. Summarize where you see yourself in your career in the next 5, 10, and 20 years. Seeing as how I have been in healthcare for over 15 years on the patient side of things as a first responder, I like to now see myself in management so that I can take care of things that I have found to be weaknesses in the procedures and policies of what we do. So my goal is to make things more efficient and run smoother and to provide the support to the staff that they need to do their job in a better manner to facilitate the patient care and lower the cost of healthcare. Imagine you're promoted within the workplace. Describe how you would deal with your colleagues who may have been passed over for the promotion or your coworkers who had been your peers but are now your subordinates. I feel in healthcare it is very important to get the opinion of everyone you work with, whether they're above you or below you. The situation that they might be in could be different than one that you're used to experiencing in, and their input could be vital in making that situation more efficient and have a better flow to it to improve patient safety and satisfaction. Um, I would listen to their thoughts and definitely take any recommendations that they think I could do to improve the work environment and improve morale and team building. Identify what kind of person you have difficulty working with. I generally don't have any issues working with people. I am a very team oriented person. The only time I do have an issue is with people who try not to do their work and try and pass on to others, or who don't really seem like they care about what they're doing and don't put full effort into trying to do what they're supposed to do. This is a patient care environment. Everything is centered around the patient, trying to make sure that we give the patient the best treatment so that they can be healthy and go back home to their family. So pretty much there's not much as far as coworkers because everybody usually chips in trying to do a good job. But the ones that do slack and try and pass off work, I would have issue with. Explain how you handle conflict in the workplace with coworkers or with clients, patients, or customers. In any environment where you have a wide variety of personalities working in a stressful environment, there will be conflict. I feel I deal with conflict very well, and one of the ways I do deal with it is discussing it directly with those individuals. I'm not one to go talking about staff or other coworkers behind their backs. I feel the best way to resolve it is to discuss it and try and figure out what went wrong. I also feel that resolving patient issues is key to getting the job done. Uh, Certain patients may have an issue where it can be solved very easily by talking to them and speaking to the provider, or it could be a more complicated situation that involves family and long-term care and other things like that. But communication is always the best way to figure out those problems. Detail what motivates and inspires you in the workplace. I am always motivated to go to work and to work with people. In healthcare, there are many highs and lows, but when you really do help someone that needs it, it really lifts your spirits and makes you want to do it again. Um, I've been in codes where it's younger people, it's very difficult, and you do your best to get them back, and sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. But definitely helping people is what motivates me and inspires me to do my best job. And if I can get in this position where I can do that for other people and help them to help other people, I'd be very happy with that. Summarize what you like best about your current or most recent job and why you were leaving that position. The thing I like most about my job is the fact that I get to work with great people, and by working together, we are able to accomplish positive patient care and provide the best care we can to help people feel better and get back home. The reason I'm leaving that position is because I have decided to go to the management side of things where hopefully I can have a positive impact and just in a different role by providing support to the people who are on the front line of healthcare.